Welcome everybody. Today is a beautiful Friday evening, and that means it is time for the live luxury showdown. Tradition, every Friday evening we come to Cold Harbor, we come to Cicero's shop, Cicero's Food and General Goods in the Hollow City. Every weekend, Zanoltharan shows up. Hey, you just showed up. Don't know what he's going to have today. Let's find out. Might be repeats, might not be. Might be new stuff. It is Hugh's Bane items today. So these are repeats. The three of these are, but this tent is new. So let's see. We have a nice big bed. We have a Hugh's Bane lantern. We have a merchant basket. And we have a giant tent. Rounded silk. 100,000 gold for that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to buy a whole bunch of each of these, and then we're going to go over to my primary residence, and we have 4 contestants lined up that are going to each build something out of nothing but these 4 items in only 30 minutes. So they have 30 minutes to create something creative out of these. So let's see how that is going here. Let's see. So buy a bunch of these. Oh, I don't know how many of each of these to get. Don't really need a lot of these. Okay, if they each get 20 of those, that would be fine. May as well buy a lot of those. Buy a bunch of the baskets. 25 baskets each. And, oh, I don't know. Probably not very many tents each. So they don't have a lot of room. Maybe they just get like 3? Oh, I don't actually have enough gold for that. That's okay. So they each get 2 tents. That's all that they have. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to my primary residence, and then we are going to place these, and then as soon as I get these all placed, then our builders will start that. We have 4 great builders. I'll introduce you to them in a moment. A couple people that kind of had soft commitments for building, going to try to get that a little more synced up going forward next week. So if you can be a hard commitment for actually being a contestant, a participant, a builder next week, then let me know and be glad to have you. Okay, so it's Hugh's Bane items. Did not know that these were going to come back so soon. So what we're going to do here, we're going to place these. Okay, so they're each going to get 25 baskets. These are placing kind of weird. Apparently those kind of have collision. Okay, place those a little more succinctly. I don't want to get too much into their building space. It's doing that again. I don't know why it does that. Don't want it to do that. No, I can't help it. I don't know why that happens. Okay, well, they get something pre-built. HappyElephant is here. Oh, I hope these are being placed okay. There we go. Okay, so the basket, and then we had the lanterns. They'll each get 50 lanterns if I have the room for it. These are kind of small, so maybe they can do something interesting with this. Oh, scroll wheel. Oh, I did. So I have a completely new setup. That's probably part of what's giving me trouble here. New mouse, new keyboard, new computer. Monitors are set up differently. It's like all a mess. I'm barely able to get everything up and streaming in time. But we have a lot of people watching in Twitch chat. Glad to have you here. And if you stick around, I will give you an opportunity to win some of these items. Might be a little too valuable to give everybody some of each of them, but we'll see how that goes. I haven't had time to work that math out mentally yet. But everybody that is in Twitch chat can get at least some of these. Might have to leave out that big tent though. It might just be too valuable. Yeah, my scroll wheel is not working. I don't know why. Oh, I think I know. I have surface drag off. There we go. There we go. That fixed it. Surface drag. Sometimes useful, sometimes not. Okay, I need builders to not be doing anything with these yet. Might mess it up. And everybody would have to leave. Okay, they're each getting 50 lights. Hopefully that's enough for them to work with. Furnishings being placed already. Hope that's not a problem. It's upside down. Oh, how that happened. Okay, and he's been bed. They'll each get 10 of these. Be interested to see what they do to modify a bed. I've accidentally given them 11. Might have to take one away from one person, give it to the other person. Okay, wait. One bed. You go over here. Okay. There we go. And let's see, what was the other one? It was that tent, right? Tent. They each get 2 of these tents. Let's see how big these are. These are kind of nice. Nice and big. But expensive. 100,000 gold for this. Oh no, they're already modifying things. As long as I don't accidentally put things into my inventory, that won't be a problem. Okay, they jumped the gun, but that's okay. Okay, so we're starting. And they'll have 30 minutes. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, that's okay. Okay, I have a countdown clock. I will get the countdown clock up. Let's barely set this up. Oh, that needs to be refreshed. And we're good. Countdown clock is good. Okay, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Got like an extra 20 seconds there, so that's fine. Okay, getting things all set up. Don't actually have zone chat on. I need to be able to see what they say. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss anything. Okay, I don't think I did. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so, oh, there we go. Contestants have 30 minutes. I'd nearly be tempted to go get more things for these. Kind of pricey this week. I guess we'll just have to do with the 2 tents. I normally like to give them more items, give them lots of lanterns, lots of baskets, lots of beds. So they have to create something. Telling them to create something unique. Or pretty. Okay. A little disorganized today. Apologize for that. Trying to get better every week, but new system kind of threw me off a bit this week. We will go with the punches. Okay, everybody in Twitch chat, anybody have any thoughts about these items? Bane items? Surprised to see these up so early. I think I actually placed all of them, so I don't have any of them to look at. We have, again, we have a lantern, we have a basket, we have canopy bed, and we have the tent. Last week, let's see, this is our 4th time doing this. Oh no, I did not actually reset my Twitch info, so it says I'm testing settings. I don't know. Let me see if I can correct that really quickly. I don't know if that's actually going to work. Okay, this is a live luxury showdown. This is 4th one. And they're creating something unique out of nothing, but tonight's luxury furnishings. So if you think I'm testing settings for the next hour, that's not what I'm doing. Sorry about that in Twitch stream. Luxury. There we go. I'll update that. I don't think it will take effect because I'm already streaming, but whatever. Okay. I'd be nearly tempted to restart it really quick, but there are a lot of people here. I won't do that. Okay, so thank you everybody for being here. What does everybody think about this? Okay, Dr. Weird says, loving the tent. Not sure why though. It's kind of fancy. And it has a lot going on. It's like for one furnishing, and as much as you only have limited item slots, this kind of does a lot. And it's kind of really big inside. Some of the tents kind of are big on the outside, but you don't actually have any room to move around in. This you can actually go in and like walk around it and decorate inside of it. So I think that's what's making me like this too. It's kind of high resolution too. Oh, and for the first time, I am actually, thanks to my new computer, I am on ultra high graphics settings, so you can actually see the details on these things a lot better. I hope that translates over to the Twitch. Hopefully I set my resolution up right. Yeah, but these look a lot better quality. Can you really see the details like on the fabrics? So the lighting just looks a lot better. So we have tents. Vici says, it's okay, we're all here anyway. Thank you for that. Bunny Bush says, I love the lanterns and, of course, the tent. Circus tent. Yeah, it's kind of like a big circusy tent. Though it looks kind of practical, just kind of like a desert. Kind of nomadic a bit. But kind of fancy for that. It's kind of like the Imperial tent, but actually usable. Yeah, but you can actually get this one. The Imperial stuff you can't really get in the game other than with Crown stuff, so that's nice. Tent would be better without the center support. Practically that would be better, though as far as the physics of that are concerned, it doesn't really make sense. It needs to have some sort of a support. So it kind of has to be there, otherwise you'd have people saying, hey, how is this actually standing up? So I'm fine with the center support as much as it might kind of be in the way. It's something that's kind of easy to look up. It's held up by sorcery. Yeah, you can do something with it, or you could also just put some big item in the middle to hide it. So thank you everybody for being here. We'll get our judges in here momentarily. Let me just kind of poke them and make sure that they are here. Just let them know. No, Ninja Monkey puts out a video about luxury furnishings every week, so they might run a little late. Hope that they remember to come. And we have Swankery again, and we have Wueben, excellent GM of Divine Design Alliance. Kind of pulled some people from here. Again, if you want to be a builder next week, let me know if you're in Twitch chat. Okay, Dragon Warrior says your tile does update on the Twitch, by the way. It stays the same if you're on stream unless you refresh the page. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to know that. It's like 100 different steps it goes into getting a stream, and I barely was able to get together today. New computer, new settings. Had to go get adapters for my monitors because it didn't work with the computer, and I just barely got that hooked up. But all good to go. Might just have to get a new monitor at some time because I only just have this little secondary monitor just so I can read the Twitch chat. Let's see, Jimmy JJ Shabadoo says, I like the tent and the beds. I wish the covered beds would be somehow interactable so characters could get into them. Yeah, I kind of would like that too, because, you know, in it's a Thieves Guild line, right? You can hide in the big baskets, and that's kind of what these are like. But yeah, it would be cool if you could just like crouch into them, or, you know, sink into them somehow. But can only get so much. Maybe next week there will be an interactable basket. What usually happens is each week there are two, usually the weeks are in pairs, so it'll probably be Hugh's Bane items again next week. Not a lot of people actually got these last year. They appeared at the beginning of the luxury furnishings, and people didn't really know what to make of luxury furnishings, so we're kind of still in that beginning cycle. Kind of nice beds. I know these Hugh's Bane beds were going for like 70k at one point, where they only cost like 20k to buy initially. Baskets weren't very popular. They kind of look nice, but you can't. I don't know. We'll see what our builders do with them. My thinking is that you can't do much with them, but I'm excited to see what our creative builders will do with them. Kind of try to see what they are putting together. Can kind of start to see things coming together already. Let's see, we are 8 minutes in now.
How's it going?
Oh, hey. Let's see. This is Ninja Monkey.
Ninja Monkey.
Welcome. What do you think of Bane items?
Love it. Love the new tent. Amazing. Amazing. One of my PS4 people have told me that they didn't get it though. They got glitched out or something.
Oh no, ooh, that would be a hard bug to fix because they'd have to like make it available next week.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully they got something up their sleeve for that.
Oh no, it's like luxury furnishings have had problems like a lot. I don't know why it's not squared away. So these tents are kind of cool because they have these big spikes on the bottom, the stakes that hold them in. I didn't
Yeah,
really
and
notice
they go
that.
down. They go down further than level with the ground.
Yeah, so I couldn't actually see them when they were just placed normally. Yeah, those are kind of interesting. You could like hide the tent and just have the stick poking out of the wall too, or something kind of spooky like that. Kind of versatile. Big items. Can do a lot with them. You don't just have to plunk them down somewhere. I only gave them two to play with, so they can have fun figuring out how to build something out of them.
Should go really well.
Were you able to get your video up?
I'm editing it as we speak,
Okay.
so forgive me if I'm just kind of hanging out in the foyer.
No, you're good. Oh, this is kind of neat. This almost looks like a boat.
Who do we have competing this
Oh
week?
yes, I have not introduced our contestants. Sorry about that. Let's see. I will introduce them now. I have push to talk on my Discord, so I'm gonna keep you out of it for a bit. So okay. So first of all, we have Zendyra. I was not able to get the. I just have little blurbs that they sent me. So they go by Crisp. So they called Crispy Critters. We'll call them Crisp. So Crisp has been playing D&D type games since 1980, and Crisp loves ESO as it encompasses just about everything that they've ever envisioned in a tabletop games, but with graphics. And Crisp is mostly a PvEer, but they'll also PvP on occasion. And as far as housing goes, they've been playing Sims for over 20 years, so the ESO housing is just right up their alley. But they wish that they would have bigger item limits. Kind of an issue, perpetual problem. Let's see. After putting all those lanterns up, I luckily didn't come to the item cap this week, but that can be an issue. And right now, Chris says that they spend a lot of time in their houses because they just use 12 of their houses just as storage. They're a total pack rat, and they said that a memorable ESO moment was naked trials. So fun,
Oh,
fun to do that.
oh my.
Okay, and now we have next contestant is DragonJrill. Introduce you to them. They said that their first game was Pong, and that really got them interested in being a beta tester for computer games, and that was in 1972. Now we have a lot of older members in the guilds and in ESO. Glad to have them here. A lot of experienced players here. Lots of gaming experience. Let's see, and they say uh, that in 1972 they didn't have Star Wars yet. They didn't have the Sex Pistols. And it was just two white paddles and a blipping dot, and people would spend hours playing that Pong. So, and then they imagined today stepping into the world of ESO, and it's just such a stark difference between Pong and ESO, so all-encompassing. And they have beta played about every MMORPG released, except for one with pandas. They are not a big fan of that. And they say that ESO is like a movie in which you are the star. I guess I sort of feel like the star here. Nope. Big shiny golden cow. I'm liking the cow helmet. I have not changed from that yet. Eventually I'll test around with outfitting more. I like the new outfit system. Good job, Tinzas, on making it customizable. And they really like to... Let's see. They like that you can just kind of become your own personality in ESO and that you can follow along. And they say that housing is huge. And this is just their 5th month playing, but they spend a lot of time in their house arranging their rock garden. and leveling their tune. And they really like the people most of all. I agree, they're definitely great ESO community. Some parts of the community are, a little more hostile. Some are more kind of chill. I like the more chill side of things.
I like the more chill side of things. I'm with you on that.
Okay. So I don't have push to talk on my Discord, so you can hear me. Is that right?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you.
Or I didn't set that up right. That's okay. We'll go with that. That makes it easier for
Go
me.
with it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Nice to have Ninja Monkey here, one of our judges, one of our great judges. Okay, and next we have a HappyElephant. Oh, here's Wueben, other judge. Get them here in Discord a moment. Okay, HappyElephant, one of our great builders. Almost halfway through here. Now I have 30 minutes to build something out of the latest luxury furnishings. HappyElephant, one of our great builders, it says that they like to both PvP and PvE, and they say that they like ESO because it gives players the tools to be creative and expressive. I definitely agree with that. That's especially why I like the housing. Look, you can come and you can create anything. There's thousands of furnishings. You can create them however you want, arrange them however you want, make something completely new out of them too. That's hopefully what they're doing here today, making something new. And they say that ESO characters are each unique, and so are their homes and how we choose to progress through the game. And HappyElephant says that they're always discovering something new in ESO. And they would also like to have more item slots, especially for the mansion homes. They're so big and it can easily look bare. And also just bigger furnishings, kind of like this tent. This is a good example of a good addition to the game, I think. The big tent. Get a good look at the tent. It's a big tent. And they would love to have a fireplace added to the game instead of just having to build it themselves. And, oh, we can just call HappyElephant Happy, so we'll call you Happy. Okay, and we are halfway done. I'll let them know that. Okay, only 15 minutes left. Okay, so our contestants are building something out of nothing but tonight's luxury furnishings. Those are Hugh's Bane items, 3 repeats, including this royal bed, the merchant basket, and the little lantern. And then the new item is this tent. Big tent, that's 100,000 gold. Pretty substantial, has a big center post in it, but quite large inside. And it's crazy how fast the time goes. Okay, so let's see, we have our judges here. We have Wueben and Swankery and Ninja Monkey, and they are all welcome to hop into the Discord if they wish. Get their thoughts about the contest. Twitch chat,
Oh, jeez. Look at this. Got some fun things going on in here already.
Ooh, what's grabbing your eye?
Well, I just came to the right here. Looks like kind of a hodgepodge little cannon sort of thing going on, but we'll see what it turns out to be.
Man, those lights. Gave them a lot of lights to work with, so I'll see if they do something with that. And just arranging all these items. Give them about 150 items each to work with, and they have to arrange all of those in only 30 minutes, so it's kind of a hard task to do.
Oh man, I'm gonna say this is turning into a ship right here. I probably shouldn't be parkouring on their developing item, but
yeah, wow, that's actually really taken shape so far.
Yeah.
Then it looks like putting 2 tents, up top to bottom kind of makes it look like one giant tent instead. So that's kind of an interesting effect too. Stack them up.
I see you've been adding new things to your gold pile.
Oh, barely had time. So last week we had wedding stuff. We had second week of wedding items. So that was kind of a fun contest. Everybody was happy to get the wedding flowers back.
Dude, I really like these Hugh Bane beds and the lamps. The baskets, you can give or take, but this tent, like it's nice to have those two things back, but the tent is amazing.
Yeah, it's just so expensive though. It's 100,000 gold. Kind of have, if you want this, you'll have to save up for it. Doing something interesting, putting the baskets in the bed. I'll ask them what they kind of have built here, because I don't want to really misinterpret that.
I've got some of the people I decorate for consulting me on as to whether or not they should get this tent because of its price.
Oh yeah, because one thing with the luxury furnishings is that they can kind of be a store of value. I mean, sometimes these go for a lot more than their original price. If you go treat it kind of like an investment. I don't know, 100,000 is kind of a lot, but some of the most expensive items have turned out to also be the best things to buy, like that Dark Brotherhood stained glass window.
Yep, and the Dwemer fountain. Both of those were like real
Or the torture wheel.
shining stars. Yeah. Oh, the torture wheel, the in motion one. Yeah. Made some pretty cool stuff with that. Nice to see Wueben and Swankery back with us.
Oh no, Stormahawk has neglected their lanterns. Stormahawk thought that they were all out of items, but they haven't used the lanterns.
Oh, just stack them up on top of each other.
Yeah, they're all stacked up on top of each other. They're right here on the wall. I hope Stormahawk can reach them. Oh no, they're missing out. Anybody else in Twitch chat have any thoughts about contest furnishings challenge this week? How does this compare to previous weeks?
The odd shape of the items for this week is what the real challenge is, I think, because we've got the very, very small light, but it's a light, and then the odd shape of the tent and the bed. What they're coming up with is working pretty good, I think.
Yeah, they're definitely all very different this week. So coming up with something, I mean, could have gone 1,000 different directions with this. So everyone is definitely different here.
Oh goodness, Wueben, Greta.
Okay, hopefully Discord sounds okay. Oh, Lee MM says the beds are making it interesting for sure. Big items. Let's see. Try to fix the Discord sound.
Is that Discord or just Wueben?
I think it's Wueben. That's okay. Okay. That's okay. Want to get our judges in here to get some feedback. Wrapping up soon. Only 8 minutes left.
All right, Wueben. 1 horrific screech for yes, 2 horrific screeches for no. Can you hear us?
Okay, I think. Okay, Storm has discovered their lights. That's good. Okay, we're wrapping up. 8 minutes left.
Who's designing over here? I don't see anybody. Did they crash?
Let's see. We have Happy. We had Crisp. Is Crisp here?
No, I don't see anybody decorating over here.
I know. I know. Where did Crisp go? And we have zendyra here. No, zendyra is Crisp, and then we are missing DragonJrill. DragonJrill. has disappeared halfway into the contest. They only have 7 minutes left to put the final touches on this. Maybe they were done and they were just like, I'm done. This is
Good enough.
perfection. Okay, okay. I'm gonna mute. Sorry. No.
Sorry, Wueben.
Hi, guys.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about this.
There's Swank.
Hey.
What?
I think he mentioned last week his mic wasn't so healthy as well as me, so maybe what's happening.
Maybe that. I did have some issues with Discord earlier this week, so.
Okay, well, we'll still get, I'll try to still get Wuben's feedback, at least for the scoring. And it's okay if they have a pass on a week, too. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause he's just
technical issues to go around, but, you know, these builders wrapping up their builds. Oh, we have one who seemed to have succumbed to the stress of this and has just gone away, thrown in the towel.
Oh, was that a forfeit or a disconnect?
I don't know. I guess they hope that this is good enough. Because I want their interpretation of what they built here. And then we have as Crisp, who is using the tents to create kind of a super tent. Okay, interesting.
Super tent, it's super tenty, yeah.
Let's see, we now have Stormahawk using the lanterns to add ship lights. Interesting effect. They're kind of like the little windows. Definitely like a large scale view of that kind of. Then we have tents being arranged in an interesting kind of monsterish way. Kind of hard to tell what's going on. Still coming together. Happy making what so far I can only describe as abstract art. Maybe it's something, I'm just not recognizing it.
It's going to have to be hard with the objects that they have to work with this week. This would be really difficult, I think, to try and fabricate something out of what they've got to work with.
Yeah, I mean, most people just like have one bed and they just, you know, plunk that in the corner and call it good. So actually building something with beds,
Yeah.
a little bit different. Okay, we'll try to get. Okay, telling our fourth judge to try to figure out their screeching problem. Have them muted for now. Okay, just coming up on 4 minutes left. Actually, a little bit less than that because I am watching the stream window instead of my OBS window. Okay, there we go. 3.5 minutes left. 3.5 minutes left. Okay, Wueben says that they see what's going on. Okay, that's good. Wrapping up here. Contestants have had only 30 minutes to create something out of nothing but the latest luxury furnishings. This huge Bane items, basket, lantern, bed, and big tent.
Big tent.
Yes, and whoever wins will get 3 of each of these items. So that's quite a bit of value today.
Yeah, it's a big value today.
And so each of our builders will get 1 of each item just for participating. So if you want to be in on that next week, just let me know. It has been proving difficult to get builders lined up, at least that can have like hard commitments every week. So if you can be here next Friday from 7 till 8 p.m. Eastern Time, love to have you take a shot at building something. So just let me know in game at JHartEllis. So,
and you supply all the furnishings, correct?
Yes, I come and place these all here, and then you get to walk away with 1 of each of them, even if you lose. So kind of a no risk thing, and it's, you know, it might be. I hope people aren't too stressed about this. I hope it's a fun thing and that they're kind of like getting their creative juices flowing. I hope it's fun for them. I'm not trying to stress people out here. I'm trying to have fun.
It's fun for me. I'm having a good time.
Well, you just have to say, oh, I like that. They did good.
I know, right? Yeah, I was trying to get a couple of people to come in, and because you were talking about earlier in the week how you wanted like 2 more people, and
Yeah.
I found that a lot of people are running trials at this exact time. Like as soon as 4 o'clock hits, that's when everybody's doing their group activities.
Yeah, but I'd like to do it right as the luxury furniture hits on the weekend, so people don't have like time to think about it.
Oh yeah,
I want
absolutely.
it to be
That
a
makes sense.
surprise.
That makes sense.
Coming up on 1 minute left.
Yeah, I got a couple of people in mind though. I want to try and get them in here.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't help. I've been like sick the last 3 weeks, and it's been kind of a bit rough with that. I've been slowly improving. I'm feeling a lot better, but
Sick. You got the diphtheria?
now I had like a bad allergic reaction that broke out in blisters.
Oh, no bueno.
Yeah, it was no fun. Basically didn't
Did that
sleep
once
for a
with some
week.
shellfish. Not good.
Okay. 1 minute left. Okay, builders are. It's been a quick 30 minutes. Hughes Bane things probably next week again. Trying to remember what they were last year. There was a candlestick and a rug and I don't know. Okay, only 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is it. Quick 3 minutes.
The well. The well was the third thing.
Well, yes. So I'll be interested to see what the fourth item is. Well, I hope that they bring. What they should do is they should just make the tent available to everybody again next week if they had a problem with PS4. Okay, so I'm going to give our builders a couple of minutes just to clean up, just to push things into the wall if they have like things that they didn't use. We'll give them a couple minutes. Okay, let's see. We do have our lovely judges here. If you would like to tell us a bit about yourselves and why you are such awesome judges and house decorators.
Ladies first.
Swankery, you here?
Yes, I am. Hi. I don't know. I love housing. I'm a master at picking flowers and looting urns. Really enjoy it. I just really love everything about it. This place is beautiful. So, Woo, were you up?
Oh, I have him muted. Let me unmute him and see if he has his screeching problem fixed. Okay. Let's see. Ninja, how about you go in the meantime?
I am the Ninja Monkey. I run a YouTube and a Twitch for ESO housing. I believe it is the end game, especially since a lot of the stuff involves both a lot of money and achievement. Furnishings. I have 17 decorated houses and videos up for all of them. People are welcome to come by and see those. And I'm trying to do this with JHart. I'm having a good time.
Yeah,
Wueben?
it's great fun. Okay, Wueben, you there?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good. Sorry about the screeching.
It's good now.
Um,
Tell us about yourself.
yeah, okay. Good. Yeah, I'm in the same guild with Swankery, Divine Design Alliance, and we've been doing homes for about a year now. We have our anniversary coming up, and yeah, I enjoy the housing. I think, like Ninja says all the time, that this is end game for me too.
Yep.
So, and this is a great event every week.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, Divine Design Alliance, great housing guild. They have contests like every other week almost. So, is that right?
Oh, well, yeah, about every 2 weeks or a month or so, we have a big one coming up on Sunday. So, our anniversary.
Yeah, that's
Is that
great.
the tower one? Or?
This one is kind of like it's kind of more esoteric, kind of
Yeah.
what you think of and like about our guild. But coming up, we'll have tower and arena and things like that.
Yeah. It's the paper anniversary. So for the vet entries, it has to have something slightly to do with paper, and otherwise just whatever the guild means to you. And then the non-vet one is like build a party home.
Party.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. It's like paper confetti partying.
Yeah, there's some cool ones coming up. Like you said, a tower, an arena, and things like that. So those, I bet. Oh, a space one. So we may get some spaceships and things like that.
I can't wait for all of them, to be frank. The spaceship one's going to be really interesting.
Full disclosure, I am also in DDA.
Yes.
You can
Well,
thank Swankery for
I
that.
pulled from the Good Housing Guild because I figure they'd be a good judges for this contest.
I wasn't in there originally, but met Swankery while we were doing some judging here and ended up in her guild.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Wueben.
Okay. Well, we will. Let's see. Where should we start? We'll start with Storm because they said what they did. Okay, so Storm says that this is a sinking ship. Although they ran out of the bigger building materials, limitation of this contest is they only have so many to work with. And they were going for kind of a Titanic. They only got about 1/5 of one. They had to go with a smaller scale version. So
Looks impressive though. Pretty neat.
Aha! I got inside.
yeah, it does.
Definitely passes when
I
you're
can see
back
what you
here.
think. There's a lot of holes in here.
So this is using nothing but beds and baskets and lanterns and tents, and they have made a ship. I'm actually kind of impressed that you can even walk on the bottom of the beds.
Yeah. Yeah, normally there's some sort of a clipping issue for bottoms. Zos doesn't pay too much attention to the underneath side of most things.
Yeah, but it works kind of well here because of that bright red from the canvas of the tents and the beds.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the hull, right?
Yeah, it definitely kind of has that Titanic color to it. It has all these holes in it. That's why it's sinking. That makes sense.
No,
Yeah.
Storm has the best ideas. Of course, they're always projecting out of something. So
So definitely got something completely different out of these items. Okay, next we'll go to and the light side windows kind of got that kind of like a kind of thinking backwards.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely a ship. Like, there's no question. I don't have to use my imagination. I can definitely see a ship there.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's
next
cool.
we are going to Happy's build. They have arranged Happy. Trying to figure out what they've made. I mean, it looks kind of cool with all the different things intersecting here in the middle.
it does.
I'm trying to see if it's anything but that. It might just be that. Does look nice though with all the beds intersecting.
Could be something cool.
Or it could just be artsy. That's fine too. Well, they say it's a flower.
Oh,
There we go.
There you go. Kind of see all the petals there. Have a kind of symmetry going on.
I really liked how those beds come together in the middle there. That's kind of a neat star, neat flower.
Yeah, the way that the canopy of the bed is situated kind of looks like the petals are kind of flaking off.
Yeah.
Tapering off. Yeah, it looks really, really flowery there in the middle. Just have a lot of things on the side.
Hey, 30 minutes. Not a lot of time.
No.
Even if you come up with a concept, implementing it's the difficult part, right?
Wonder what this is supposed to smell like.
Smell like bacon and awesome.
Bacon.
Bacon flour. Yeah, kind of looks bacony.
Yeah, it looks kind of bacony.
I can buy it. I would invest in bacon flowers. Okay. Let's see if we have. Okay, I don't know if Dragon. I think they might have disconnected. I don't know if that was something I could have prevented, or if they had a technical problem themselves. Sorry about that. So we will judge it as is.
kind of neat. They're kind of going for something symmetrical for sure, right? In the beds with the baskets.
Yeah, it's kind of symmetric. It's kind of like a ritual. I can't tell if it's something
First time
bigger
contestant, yeah.
than that. Okay, what's going on with these lanterns? Is it like a flame?
I don't know.
They've done something with them.
Trying to do some sort of pattern there for sure.
It's just too bad that they disconnected. Wish that I could have them tell me
Oh,
what they've done.
it looks like it spells something out. I think it says JHart rules. There we go.
Yeah, I can see that too. Yes.
Yeah, it's right there. Plain as day.
Let me see if they're actually online. I don't think they are. No, that's too bad. That's okay. Oh, they had something started here. I just wish that we could tell what they had built here, because it's not obvious, and they didn't have time to finish it because they disconnected. So interesting ritualistic flamethrower, and also it says JHart rules. So
yeah,
JHart rules. Yeah.
Okay.
And no matter
they do get points for that.
Yeah, and thanks for participating. I mean, that's
Yes,
this
thank
is
you,
the-
thank you. Maybe they just couldn't take it. No, I'm sure they just had technical problems. Okay, and now we are to zendyra, who's known as Crisp. They say, picture yourself riding on an elevator going up or down. You're between floors looking through the glass.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's clever.
Look outside.
What a cool concept.
Am I floating on here?
Oh,
Stepping
yeah.
on the bottom of the bed. Not really getting a collision there. That's kind of neat.
Almost kind of looks like
We
a
had something like that last week
skyscraper.
too, didn't we?
Like if you're looking out of an elevator and you kind of saw this, it kind of almost looks like a skyscraper. Like an Asian-style skyscraper.
Yeah,
It's a very cool
like,
concept.
Taipei 101.
Yeah.
The skyscraper that looks like a bunch of Chinese boxes stacked on
Yeah.
top of each other,
Yes.
which is exactly how they designed it, by the way.
No, I mean, if nothing else, that's
I really like the shape.
such an interesting thing to come up with, right? An elevator.
Yeah, and also just like using items upside down and things like that. It's, you know, being creative that way as well. Making a
Yeah.
lot better use out of the tent by doubling it up and making it twice as big. It's already a big tent.
Yep, like it. Like it. Good job. Good work.
Okay.
And for those out there about the tents, I created a second floor on one already, so you can get that all the way to the top, and you can get on top and walk around on it.
On where?
Oh, cool.
Here?
On top of the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's space inside for a second floor, and also you can get on top of the tent and walk around.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's nice when they have collision. You can do more fun things with it. Okay, so there we go.
And bigger.
Okay, so what I will have the judges do is I will have them whisper me in game their rank orders number 1, 2, and 3, and then I will tally up the points and we will declare a winner. I'll just kind of tour these again. So we have Crisp has an elevator view, looking outside between the floors. Definitely interesting. Then we have a sinking ship. Definitely get that smokestack. Windows on the outside. Expect these to start going out as this ship continues to sink. And we have a flower. It's kind of this petal effect in the middle of the bed. Big flower. And then we kind of have a ritual here. Okay, and I will be tallying up the scores. If anybody in Twitch chat has any thoughts about this, we'll be giving Twitch chat giveaways here soon.
So one of these days, not today, not tomorrow, not soon, but one of these days, we should have the 3 judges versus JHart.
Oh, yeah,
For
that could.
contestants.
That could be interesting.
Ooh, epic.
I would have a hard time.
That's got to be like a season finale sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah, I'd have a hard
Mhm.
time streaming it and building it. I guess that could be interesting to have it from my perspective. I'd probably just be in a perpetual state of panic. But that could be entertaining.
Run, rabbit, run. Many people get inspiration from panic.
It would be fun to listen to you panic on Twitch, JHart.
No, the secret is I'm always panicking.
Secret is I'm always angry. Hulk smash.
Okay, so I want to thank everybody here again who has Elevator by Crisp.
Yeah, great job, everybody.
Yeah.
Difficult items to work with.
Difficult items, and always difficult with the limited items.
And I do want to thank the judges here for lending their expertise. Okay, so we do have a winner. And the winner is Stormahawk with the sinking ship.
Hey, congratulations.
Congrats. Well done.
Yeah, great job.
Was a unanimous decision this time. So tell me what you liked best about the ship.
Sometimes the explanation really brings things into focus and really changes what you're looking at and how you see it. This time the explanation wasn't needed. You know what I mean? Like she took control of space. She made something that was really visually accurate, and it worked.
Yeah. Yep, definitely did.
Good job
Yeah.
there.
No, I agree. I think as soon as you walk in, you know it's a ship. I just really like the idea that she took baskets and beds and a tent and made a ship, you know, and made it so recognizable.
Yeah, she didn't even start using her lights until 5 minutes were left.
Yeah, I don't think she
So-
even knew she
so,
had
like,
them.
I think some more lights were like meant to be on the other side here to match this side, but
Right. I almost don't
yeah,
even
it
know if
worked
that
out good.
needed the lights too much. I thought it was looking pretty good even without them. But
Yeah,
one
they're
thing I
just
noticed
extra.
that when she started building is that the first thing that she did was just start to rotate things, kind of like put them upside down, kind of get a new look at them, and from there is where she started to build their platform, this ship platform. You know, nice wooden deck here. I think it works really well given the item, so that worked really well.
Yeah, great job, Storma.
So good job, Stormahawk. You have
Mhm.
won our live luxury showdown this week, and we will have live luxury showdown again next Friday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, if you want to join me at Twitch at twitch.tv/JHartEllis, happy to have you follow. We'll be doing gold making tips on Monday, 7 p.m., and we'll be doing some housing tours on Wednesday, and then on Friday, again, we have our live luxury showdown. We'll do that every Friday, as long as there's a luxury furnisher. I think it's great fun. So thank you very much to our judges, thank you very much to our builders, and thank you, everybody, for viewing, and I will... Okay, so options for Twitch chat. We have about 25 people, so I need to keep the prices reasonable here as far as prizes are concerned. So if you want to claim a prize in Twitch chat, this is what you're going to do. You're going to put your PC, Mac, NA at name, so I can actually mail you the prize. And you are going to tell me whether you want the tent or if you want... Let's see. What was the cost on these? 35? No, it was 20 and 5 and 5. If you want the tent or if you want 2 of each of the other items. So it's about 100,000 gold value either way. So you can kind of take your pick. Do you want the big tent or do you want 2 of each of the other items? So just put your @name and tent or 2 of each. And I
Tent,
will
tent, tent,
mail
tent,
you
tent,
those
tent.
afterwards. So I will let the Twitch chat give a minute to that. Just put your @name and whether you want a tent or 2 of each of the other items. And thank you, everybody. We'll be here again next Friday. We'll continue to give giveaways. I'll maybe streamline that a little bit better, so it's a little more intuitive. And thank you very much to the judges again and to our builders. And let me know if you want to build next week or any subsequent week. I would really like to get that squared away earlier than later, so that I don't have to stress about it as much, and so that we can kind of get things rolling. So I'm not getting things together last minute. I'll just make things work a lot better. So thank you, everybody. Give me a follow on Twitch, and I'll see you Monday for gold making tips, Wednesday for housing tours, and Friday for live luxury showdown. Thank you, and have a great day. And
Bye, everybody.
thank you again, judges, and stay spicy. Goodbye.